Hey.
Oh god.
In a world where gods walk the night sky and their champions battle evil, an unlikely group of individuals find themselves in a fight to save it. Coming from the far corners of the unforgiving land of Theros, they find themselves divinely linked. They have been sent on a journey to save Theros from impending destruction. Ezrin Azul Nightshade, a Triton Nyx-born artificer, with her trusty constructs, Mr. Clickety-Clack and Dr. Calamario. Tari, a Leonin barbarian from the northern Oreskos Valley. She has turned her back on the gods and champions no one but her people. Eunomnos, a satyr wizard, orphaned at a young age with his sister Euterpe, seeks to understand the gods and their true nature. Lucky Lala, a druid satyr of the Skull of Ale, wanders the vastness of Theros with awe and amazement. Rexenor of Meletis, a powerful wizard and friend of Eunomnos. He's a devout follower of the gods and is forever driven to seek their divine favor and knowledge. Theodore, a Minotaur bard from Scophos, has chosen to seek the gods' knowledge and alienate themselves from their own warlike people. Kalitia, a centaur
We're gonna skip all that. We're gonna skip all that. All right, screen capture, the right screen capture, please. There we go. Hey, we're back. Okay.
Anybody can do it polished. It takes real talent to do it rough.
I mean, that's true. That's true. You guys already did initiative. Look at you.
Yeah.
You guys are so cool. All right. Who has the higher initiative order for Lucky and Ezra in there?
We tie.
Both a
Yeah.
+2.
Lucky has a +2, so you're the...
It's time for a
We
roll.
both have a +2.
No, you don't. You do? All right, roll it off. Roll it off.
Roll it
Roll
off.
D20, D20 straight up. D20 straight up.
Just a D20.
7.
Oops.
Boo.
It's really rocking
Wait,
that.
6. Boo. All right. I
Whoops.
guess you rolled twice, so...
Sorry, I clicked it twice.
You know what? I'm getting real tired of that.
Go slower.
So Ezra wins.
I try not to metagame and reveal my portents, but I also have a 7 for a portent today. So
I'm glad. Well, I was first last week, so.
Oh, you want to turn your microphone off then?
Sure.
Tari is not first. Rexenor's first. Wow.
Yeah.
I know.
yeah, I've rolled a 21 and not the first before.
Wow. That was some major feedback, Rex. It just sounded like you're like an amp that was freaking out.
Sound like a didgeridoo.
Okay, so that's gonna be
Oh, it's doing it again. It's doing it again.
motherfucker. Hang on.
Roll 20's rolling a nat 1 for tonight. Yeah, so Epic Gamer, the reason why the stream went down is because like I lost all audio capabilities and then had to restart my entire computer. So that's fun.
Can you hear us?
We can hear you but not see you. Should we see you?
Our internet sucks and it's so slow.
What happened to Ting? Guys, get Ting.
They dug the street
We're
up
trying.
like 6 months ago.
It's not us. We're waiting.
Did you call him?
No?
Just
Who am I gonna
call 'em.
There's no one there. No
There's people
numbers
there.
written.
They're very responsive.
Yeah, if I had a number to call, I would call, but I don't because they don't work here yet.
I can give you our number. That we
You
have
call 'em.
it's on our router.
There's there on the other side of our neighborhood. There's still construction. You know, digging streets and
That doesn't matter.
laying
Doesn't matter.
fiber and
Doesn't
whatever.
matter. Doesn't matter.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only 8:15. Hooray!
Yay! All right, are we all ready to play? Play some Dungeons and Dragons. Are you guys ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
No.
For Strixhaven.
For Strixhaven. So,
Putting on the
yeah,
stupidest hat
if
in
you
the
weren't
world.
here last time or weren't paying attention because you got distracted with feral children, A lot happened. So, first of all, Rexnor graduated from high school. Good job, Rex. You got your mortarboard. But the last time we all played, you guys were in the Skull of Vale. Yay! The Skull of Vale, where y'all had to go through the Cult of Horns, which is really kind of more demeaning and mundane type of tasks, where you had to water flowers with a leaky bucket. You had to read a bedtime story to the elders. You had to do a drinking game and then shoot an arrow off of your companion's head. And there's one more. God, what was it? I'm gonna have to look it up. There was one more. Anyway, and y'all did that quite nicely, if I do say so. I mean, there's a couple nat ones in there.
Oh, we had to get wine without spilling it.
That's right. Get wine going through like this big group. So you had a nice long rest where you saw some weird creatures like spiders and four-legged creatures, like kind of walking around the floor of the forest, kind of sniffing around your trees, but generally leaving you all alone. Shot the apple, not the arrow. That's true. Well, you shot the arrow at the apple. So, and I think only Tari was the only one that actually hit the apple. So that's good.
Which was much appreciated because it was on my head.
Well, you're the one that shot her like in the side, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Hey, I hit someone. That's the takeaway here.
That's right. That's right.
It was only a flesh wound.
Tis but a scratch.
But one of the elders the next day brought up the fact that you all, or that Meletus, through its war with the Returned, these zombie creatures, was sacked, for lack of a better term, and that these several very magical scrolls were destroyed. And that those scrolls were unique in the fact that if they got destroyed, the ability to use that magic in Theros disappeared. And you all have a handout with that spell list. And he said that he knew of a way where you could get one of those spells back, and brought you to this area deep within the forest where there was a glowing blue orb of magic, of the arcane, and that you would have to go on this adventure to get that spell back. And you all reached for this blue orb, pulling you in through its like gravitational force, and you were teleported into the heavens, beyond the heavens. You were able to see worlds pass you by, galaxies pass you by, and whole universes zip right past you. And you saw this planet getting closer and closer and closer. And when you landed, it was like something you've never seen before. The amount of technology, the amount of beautiful spellcraft, elegant spellcraft. This robot creature construct greeted you when you first landed and told you that you were in a land that is in between universes called Strixhaven, and that you all would be visiting with a particular professor, and you went into this biblioplex, which is the largest building that you've all have ever seen in your entire lives, within the city that looks never ending, and by far the biggest that you've ever seen. More people than you've ever seen, more elegant than you've ever seen before. And Rexnor has come to learn with his mortarboard. And so with that, you all
have human ears, so I need something to spice it up.
Exactly.
I think I have my mortarboard from Horizon. I just need to go find it in the basement.
Yeah, I have mine too. It's
Wait.
I bought because I lost an original.
Doesn't Nick have one of those tea cozy ones? Don't you have like the poop?
No, I'm not a doctor.
Oh.
I literally the only reason for me to get a doctor is so I don't have to wear this stupid fucking hat anymore.
You get a worse hat.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's better.
Okay. Yeah, are they like stinky or something?
Do you have to go to all the graduations? Because that sounds fucking awful.
I didn't actually wear my gear is at my office, but I didn't actually wear it at our graduation ceremony.
But you have to go to the ceremonies?
I did. I wore this hideous yellow T-shirt instead.
Oh. I mean, but just
which was way cooler temperature wise than wearing the full.
But God, just sitting through those semester after semester, God, that is.
We only do it once a year, and we have a pretty good BYOB picnic beforehand.
That's good. Everyone's just shit
tremendously, especially if you have edibles.
That's good to know that all the professors are just like messed up.
An administrator was chatting with me once, and she said, I'm going to ask something impolite here. Are you going to be sober at graduation? I said, well, enough. And she's like, I appreciate your honesty, because lots of the professors lie about that, and we all know.
We all know. It's clearly
like when you walk in. Wait, how do I put this thing on?
Yeah. Well, that is something I will not be doing. Okay, so but rolling back the timeline a little bit, you all go through. So let me kind of show you what this place looks like for those who were in attendance. So this is the Biblioplex. And you're kind of on the left side of this, and then Strixhaven itself. So you guys landed here. If you guys can see this, can you see this?
Batman?
No. Maybe not here. Let me.
But we did get a handout. Oh, there we go. Yes.
Yep. So you landed here.
Looks like a Rush album.
Yeah. And then.
It's a really cool indie game.
Yeah, that should work. And then this is the Biblioplex. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
12 o'clock.
So at the time, you all agreed that you would try to get the shape change spell. It's a level 9 spell. Is that kind of what you're still into?
That's what we're going for. Trying at least.
All right. So Numenos is off kind of looking around and just absorbing it all in. He's not here. And you see this creature, again, beyond anything you've ever comprehended, where it's this bipedal brown bear at this lectern looking at you all. What are you doing?
The Ratman? I can't see.
He's at the top of the class.
Can you see?
That is quite the tie he's wearing. Nice.
Is that magic coming out of his finger?
Yes, you see that Armel has
real good.
Yeah, it has a little bit of the arcane when they talk. Anything y'all want to do as this construct showed you to this room and let you go inside and shut the door behind you. What are you doing?
Is there anybody else in the room? Or just the bear?
At this point, it's just you all and the bear.
Hey, bear!
But Professor Armel, we are called the Asteronauts, and we have come here to learn from your wise ways.
Oh yes, you all come from Theros, is that right?
Yes, that is correct. I see you have heard of us. You have the advantage there.
Well, I mean, I was informed that you all would be arriving in Strixhaven today. So come, so we don't have to, I don't mind projecting my voice, but if you all wouldn't just come up and right in front of here, in front of the lectern, just come up, all of you. Come up.
I'm going to stand on the new moon.
Yeah, I mean, wherever you feel is comfortable on the phases here.
I can't move it. All right.
Okay, that's gonna really irritate me. I can't actually go on a moon.
If you hold down the control button or the alt button, I believe, you should be, I believe is the control button. You can put yourself wherever you desire. Yes,
Thank you.
Yes, you are quite right. Get out of my lectern. You're just down there. Thank you.
That was
No.
incredibly aggravating. Thank you very much.
Yes, we get that kind of stuff all the time. So, Astronauts, is that what you call your little adventuring group?
Yes,
I don't think we call ourselves that. We're just we're told that we're called that.
No, I'm pretty sure we came up with that.
I mean,
Remember.
this gentleman here without a shirt on is the one who introduced you all as the Astronauts. So,
Rexenor?
is that your name, Rexenor?
I'm called Rexenor.
Oh, it is a pleasure. And the rest of you, what are your names?
Oh, he's actually wearing a shirt. It just has abs printed on it.
Oh, yes. Well, that is my eyesight. I am getting
Picked it up
old.
at the seaside at Miletus.
Oh, yes, quite right. What is your name, Bovine?
Ursine, friend. My name is Theodore.
Theodore, it is a pleasure.
Can you hear me okay? I have to yell across to this last
Yes, it is a bit, it sounds like you are yelling across the room.
Okay!
That is not any better.
Sorry.
And you, Leonin, what is your name?
Tari.
Pleasure. And Triton?
I am Ezrin.
Just as right. Okay, well, great. And you, Sato?
I am Lucky Lala, a druid.
Well, it is an honor to have you all here. Daxos, I believe is his name. What is his name? Davos, Daxos. Let me look up his. Let me try to remember his name. Dassos was his name. Dassos, one of the elders that is on Theros, I do believe he is there still. Him and I. In fact, he was a senior classmate of mine back when we were both students here at Strixhaven. He was one of the few who have ever come from Theros.
Go Whitefish!
Yes, indeed, go Whitefish. Ezrin, I appear to have... Oh, there you are, Ezrin. You are back! She cannot see us.
It all went black. It went black, and it all died.
Interdimensional travel is very dangerous.
It is true.
For example, your audio in and out, and what you're saying.
Oh no, really?
You don't.
No, that was me playing with my mute button. So.
Stop it!
That was him being an asshole.
Just being an asshole.
So Dassos explains to me that Theros had a bit of an incident. Is that correct?
I have to roll a constitution check to keep from cracking up at incident.
There's been a few.
There have been quite a few. To call them events, I think, is a fair description.
Oh yes, I mean these kind of events, these incidents, they are nearly constant in the multiverse. As you know, there are multiverses that come and go as a whole planetary civilization. Which is...
Can we hang out in your dimension for a little while?
Oh, enrollment in Strixhaven is quite prestigious, and unless you are already here as students, looking at your age, no. None of you would qualify. I do apologize.
You're too old to be trained to be a Jedi.
It is right. You don't have enough midichlorians.
I got so many midichlorians. You want midichlorians? I got midichlorians.
It's an
Midichlorians right here, bud.
It's an infestation of midichlorians. So what do you want? What do you want from me?
Well, we were told that we could come here and attempt to learn a powerful magical spell that has been lost from our world in these incidents.
Oh, so you lost one of these magical Scrolls.
We lost
Yes.
quite a few of them, but we don't wish to push our luck too much.
You Therosians, you are always fighting about something with your gods. It's so pedestrian of you.
It's a love-hate relationship
Oh,
with the gods.
yes, it is in most realms. In most realms.
Fair enough.
Yes. Well, here in Strixhaven, we all are keepers and educators of the knowledge. So I presume you want to just receive this scroll and then be on your merry way.
I mean, that would be ideal, but we have been around long enough to know that there is nothing more expensive than a free lunch.
Just true, especially when you're talking about the higher educations.
Indeed.
Yes.
Oh, is he gonna set us up for some kind of payment plan that's never gonna be paid off?
It's just
This is a very
120,000
powerful
gold with 26% interest for the next millennium.
In fact, you have to talk to my lich friend, Fanny May.
Is it like the Columbia House DVD club?
Oh, it's far more sinister. Far more legitimate too. But, well, okay, if you want to prove yourselves worthy, you Therosians, we can certainly arrange that. Yes? All right, well, you guys are, yes, you all, she kind of looks around. They look around and kind of look at you all in turn. Yes, you're quite right where you need to be. All right, well, bippity boop, and the floor beneath you falls out from under you, and you all slide down for what feels like minutes, and it's like this. Just it's not a free fall. It's a slide, right?
Rexenor speaks Celestial, Draconic, Giant, and Sphinx, and is not familiar with the verbal element of bippity boop.
It is magic that is beyond your comprehension at this point. Yeah. So it's pitch black. You hear each other sliding down in these different chutes, but it takes quite a while, and then you see this tube that you're in begin to brighten up as you continue to slide down, and then get shot out into a rather large room.
Ooh.
And you all are down on the southern end.
That's big.
We fell down a spell hole.
As we went.
And with this, Rexenor.
Is that a space marine?
I mean, why wouldn't it be a space marine? No, it's not a space marine.
Yes, it is a space marine.
It is not he has a sword.
Space marines have swords. I know a space marine when I see a space marine.
I don't see anybody with a sword.
This dude right here.
Oh.
The guy in the middle. He has a big sword.
Oh, I thought that was a book in his hand with a scroll or like a pen, feather. I don't know.
Will.
Yeah, but I'm wrong.
So, Rexenor, you are first in initiative. What are you doing?
Whoa. Well, my go-to is to observe my surroundings, and see, okay, so the guy. I'm going to do an investigation check on that statue, see if there's anything that strikes me as important.
A 29. So, looking around, you see that there's a number of doors. There's a door to the left. Mm-hmm. There's a door to the right. And there's a door straight ahead. With the 29, you also, you're kind of looking around. These statues don't really seem to be moving, and you do see that this secondary circle with nothing on it appears to be like a pressure plate of some sort. It is raised up above the ground just ever so slightly.
Should we stand on it?
Yes, I think you and Tari should go stand on it.
All right, let's go.
No.
I will when it's my turn.
They're gonna go.
Oh, damn it. I got high initiative this time.
I think it's my turn next.
So Rexnor, are you going to do anything else on your turn?
Let's see. I'm looking at what I have prepared here. No, not yet. I'm going to inform the party of what I see and just keep an eye out.
Okay. Tari.
Tari's gonna like rush in and stand on the plate.
Okay.
But I can't move myself.
Why not?
I don't know. I clicked on my. Oh, never mind.
There we go.
Go next to the space bar.
Okay, so you're just going to stand right there?
Yeah.
No, the plate's
No,
up
the
here.
plate's one at the top.
Where's the plate?
The next circle up.
It's the one with nothing on it, besides the little grate.
Is it good? It's great.
It's great.
I'm gonna do that, and I guess I'll ready in action.
Jump on it.
Of course I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna pull my battle axe just to make sure that
Maybe you should hit them.
No, I'm just gonna stand on it.
Can we push a statue on it?
So, Tari, where are you going?
There.
Right where
Isn't
you are?
that the pressure plate?
No, it's this one.
Oh, well,
Oh,
The one with nothing on it.
there. I'm gonna go there. Then.
Yeah. So you go and stand on it, and nothing happens.
Oh.
I'm gonna jump.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna hit it with my battle axe.
I call out, good up, Starry.
Roll a d20. Roll an attack with your axe. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I have a second attack.
Well,
You can try again.
I don't think anything's gonna happen.
Nothing happens.
You summon Disney lawyers.
All right. Theodora, you're sitting there
Well,
with
that
crayons.
was my plan. I was gonna punch it. I can't delete the Mickey Mouse. Oh, there they go. Is there anything else in this room that might describe what we need to put on the plate? We need to put something on the plate, right?
I mean, with an investigation of 29 that Rexnor got, it seems like a good bet.
Okay. Well, let's have a look. What can we put on the plate? What's in the room?
There's lots of statues that we could probably pick
Maybe
up.
we move this bottom statue in the big circle up, straight up
Ooh.
to where Tari is.
Does the statue move?
I don't know. We haven't tried.
Can I push it?
Uh-oh.
Push it.
You can try.
Push it real good. All right. I don't know my character. Here we go. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh man. He's right underneath the list of libraries. Right.
Oh, that character.
What do I need to do? What am I doing? Pushing it?
Yeah, do either like a strength or athletics check.
Yeah, the same.
Should be. $23. I mean, you gave it a good old shove.
I break their statue.
Right now, the sword falls off. Nothing happens.
No.
Nothing happens.
Did it budge at all?
Maybe we should try one of these doors then. What do you say? Should we try a door?
What do you guys want to do?
I'm asking the group. What should we do?
Let's try a door.
Tari's still like jumping on the pressure plate,
I feel like a little kitty.
As entertaining as that is, I think perhaps we should try a door.
All right.
Are
should we
there
flip a
any
coin?
levers or anything around?
With a 29, I mean, you can do your own investigation check, but
I mean, 29.
yeah, it's gonna be real hard to beat that.
The second highest thing I could roll.
I literally have to get a nat 20.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, looking specifically for a lever with a 24, you don't see any.
I bet there's one behind the door.
Do you guys
Yes,
want to?
let's go through the door.
Let's
Okay.
try one.
Okay.
Which one, left or right?
Let's go
Left.
left.
So you all go over to the left, or yeah, the left-hand door. It's down a little bit of a hallway. You go down there and you don't see any handles. You don't see any way to open this door. It seems very stout.
Well, we're stumped. Let's go home.
I have a thing I could perhaps try,
Let's.
though, and I could take a person with me, though it's not without risk.
Ezrin, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Oh, I would definitely like to go. I am always up for the risk. I like the risk. What are we doing?
Well, we could dimension door onto the other side of this door.
Are you familiar with the movie The Fly?
Well, I could
Oh,
turn
good.
into a fly.
Help me! Help me!
I could get us over there, and I could potentially do that once more today.
I say
Well,
let's do
the
it.
rest, and perhaps I could do it twice.
Okay, so who's willing to go with Rexenor?
Not it.
I'll go with him.
I can only take one.
Yeah, are we going to the left side?
I think you guys are going to try to go through the door. Like, which door are you going to try to go to?
Oh, the left
So
side.
we're going to the one to the left, so.
Okay.
Well, is there a handle on the door on the right?
No,
check
you
the
see
right.
no handle, no lever. It's a very stout door. So, Rexenor, you're going to take Ezrin since it's technically her turn?
Yeah,
yeah.
she's the only one who seems as eager about this plan as I am. She's actually more eager than I am, but
Okay.
Do it.
have your crossbow ready.
It
So
is ready.
you cast it and you feel like the normal kind of tug of this dimension door. And you get the sense that your arcane energy kind of gets smashed against the proverbial wall and you reappear exactly where you were.
Ooh. Magic barrier.
It did not like that, yes.
Does anybody have detect magic?
I do. Have we got 10 minutes?
I
Yeah.
mean, you have as much time as you need.
Yeah.
While Rexenor is planning that, Lucky, is there anything you want to do in
That's
particular?
what I'm doing for the next 10
Can
minutes.
I shapeshift into a giant eagle and kind of how high is the ceiling?
It's
What do
about
identify?
it's about 20, 30. Okay, it's about 20, 30 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna shapeshift into a maybe not just an eagle and fly around and see if I can see anything from the top down.
Okay.
If I see like any special patterns or special markings from a top view.
I have detect magic.
Yeah. So, Lucky, you go flying around, and I mean, you don't get that high off the ground. I mean, it's pretty much like, to describe it, it's like about the height of like a gym at a school.
Okay.
And
Can I
you don't really,
Perch on top.
huh?
Can I perch on top of this center statue?
Sure. Go ahead with your eagle-ness. Do a dexterity saving throw.
What? Dex
It's,
save?
I mean, you're pretty big. Oh,
Ah!
yeah. You kind of you lose your balance and
That didn't
fall off
work.
of it. Yeah.
Oh, that's my eagle. That's huge.
And they're big creatures, right? Actually, that's a large creature.
They're large.
They are large. Anything else, Lucky?
Large beast. Gosh. Well, while they're doing their detect magic, do I see any druidic writings?
Any druidic writing? No, not really. I mean, there's some stuff on the ground. Nothing that really seems to like lead you to any conclusion.
Okay, so before I end my turn, I'm gonna fly over to where Tari is. I can't move my eagle.
Here, I'll move.
And kind of stand. I want to stand on it and see if I can add a little more weight to it.
Here, you should be able to move it now.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go onto it and nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Gosh, I don't feel like I did anything useful.
Welcome to the
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, and Rexenor, you cast Identify on the door, and you definitely get the sense that there is some kind of arcane, like it's more of like a anti-magic field that is around, preventing you from escaping this room. And then Theodora, you cast Detect Magic, and it seems that the walls, the floor, maybe some of the statues, the doors, these chutes are all magical in nature.
What kind of magic?
I don't know. Magic.
Abjuration would be my guess.
Arcane.
I just want to know if there's like a different type of magic. If it's just a different type that maybe opens doors, door opening magic.
I don't know. I'd have to Google it. Type.
I can learn at School of Magic, if any.
You do get the sense that there is certainly some enchantments going on. I mean, maybe some alteration magic, conjuration for sure. It's a smattering of different magical abilities for sure.
So is it all
magic
equal?
gumbo?
Is it all equally magic in this magic gumbo?
I mean, with Detect Magic, the auras are all fairly pronounced. Yes.
So it's just blinding in here.
It's quite bright.
Well, that wasn't very helpful.
And plus, you guys are all very magical.
Yeah, we look like those aliens in that Star Trek: The Next Generation, where they go back to save Mark Twain or whatever. Those just beings of light moving through. That reference failed. Thank you.
That's great. That was good. That was really good.
Can I try to? Oh, it's not my turn. Never mind.
So at this point, y'all can. It doesn't matter about initiative at this point.
Can I try to tinker with my tools and see if I can mess with it?
What are you messing with?
The plate.
Yeah. Y'all can.
What do I need to
roll for sleight of hand?
Ugh.
Yeah, you dink around with it a little bit, nothing happens. Anyone else? Do you have any ideas?
Can I examine the statue a little bit better, the center one? What does it look like to me? Like, is it a warrior? Is it a scholar? Is it?
Yeah, so looking at it, it definitely seems to be of a warrior. It looks to be, the face on it looks to be almost subdued and morose even.
And are these two fire pits right next to it with real flames in it right now?
Mm-hmm.
Can I try dousing a little bit of water on the flames? Because I have Druidic spell that can create small gusts of wind, a little bit of water, a little bit of elemental, like probably the size of my hand here.
Uh-huh.
A little ball of water. Can I just kind of.
Sure. Yeah.
See what happens.
So you're putting on the flames. Yeah, and they flicker out a little bit, and they just they come back up.
Okay. It's like an eternal flame.
Yeah, and Lucky, you're the one that you were reading the runes, and you see on the bottom, and you're reading some of it, and it says humility and work rewards
Work.
in some of it.
So, I'm back in my human form. I changed back.
Okay.
Sorry, because that bird didn't do anything.
No.
So humility. So can I try like kneeling in front of the statue?
Sure. So, you kneel and you see do a perception check.
Gosh. Where is my perception? There it is. Click.
An 18, pretty good. You kneel down and prostrate yourself in front of this statue, and you get the sense that it moves, kind of like its head moves just ever so slightly.
And work.
Can I say something? I say, I come before you humbly and in awe of your greatness. Respond.
Do a Constitution roll. Or not Constitution, Charisma.
Save.
Yeah. An 11.
Oh.
Nothing really happens.
What about the second part is about working, so perhaps with humility and ready to serve?
Can I say that?
To the statue?
Yeah. Come before you with humility and ready to serve with whatever powers I have to offer.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Does everybody need to kneel in front of it?
That's just my suspicion.
Yes. I will join.
Okay.
Sorry, I sat on Tari's shoulder.
Interesting. Yeah, so is everyone going to prostrate themselves in front of this?
Yep. That's what my plan was.
Okay, Tari, Ezrin.
No,
What
Okay.
are we doing?
I don't think Tari is going to do that. She doesn't prostrate people or to things. Sorry. She's
Yeah.
going to kind of go this way.
What's going on here now?
So Lucky went and kneeled in front of this big statue in the middle and could tell that it moved ever so slightly, almost imperceptibly.
I don't know if that does anything. It's watching us, I sense.
But my knees go backwards. What am I going to do?
Your knees are fine. And it's actually your ankles that go backward. Your knees are higher up.
It depends on what you consider normal.
Well, it's because most animals are back feet are on their toes and their ankles. That's what you see is their ankle. And that's why you think their ankle is their knee, but it's actually not. Their knees are higher up. Fun fact. Their femur is very small. The more you know. Anyone else gonna do anything?
What are we doing? What do we need to do?
You're
Kneel in
trying
front
to
of a
leave
statue?
this room.
What are we doing to the statue? I don't.
We're trying to kneel in front of it and see if that works.
Does it work?
No
don't
one's
know
knelt yet besides Rexenor and Lucky, so I'm trying to figure
And
out.
me. I'm kneeling.
You're not even over there.
You're the wrong circle, ain't.
I'm in the wrong circle. I went over by Tara.
Their
I was
circle,
by the
y'all.
plate.
I don't normally kneel to statues, but I will if it will get us out of here.
It moved when I
Tari's
did
still jumping on the plate.
So Tari's sitting there jumping like a 3-year-old. And nothing continues to happen. And you all The rest of you kneel in front of the statue, and you hear this voice kind of almost from down below say,
You must. Oh, that's not right. There we go. There we go. You must. No, you can't understand me? How about now?
That's a little better, thank you.
How about now? Is that okay?
Yes.
and it says,
You must move me.
Okay. I think if we all push it together,
Sorry, get pissed. Get over here.
we need everybody to push this thing.
Are
Because
you sure it doesn't mean like tell it a really sad story? I will tell it the saddest. Can I tell it the saddest story I know?
yeah, I mean, you can try. So what do you guys want to do first? You want to try pushing it? You want to tell a sad story?
Go ahead, Bard. Use your story.
All right, let's see. What's a good?
I take some candle wax, prestidigitate it down, and like stuff my ears like Odysseus so I can't hear this.
Right. You put an ad in the newspaper that just says,
For sale, baby shoes.
yeah, baby shoes never used.
worn. That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. That's the saddest story ever.
Is it really?
For sale, baby shoes never worn.
That's supposedly the saddest thing.
Well, it's a one-line story.
Yeah.
I love one-line. One-line stories are great, by the way.
So what's your story?
That was it.
No.
I was gonna say that before you introduced.
Whatever.
No, I really was. I was trying to think of it.
Okay.
Fine. I will sing a sad country song about how my truck broke down.
And your wife got stolen by your neighbor.
My wife ran away with my truck.
And your dog.
Oh, my dog.
But you're mostly sad about the truck nuts that you'll never get back.
The red shoes or whatever it is. Is that the song?
All right.
Christmas shoes.
Do a performance check.
I did, 18.
That's perception.
Oh, well, oops. I did performance. If I kept the same roll, it would be higher.
You didn't roll it though.
Yeah, but I rolled a 14. So it would have been...
Roll again. Roll again. All right, 12. No. You do see that almost like a tear dropping past his cheek, and you see it move back, just like about 3 or 4 inches.
Oh, I think that worked. I'm as shocked as anyone.
what?
Tari's just still jumping.
Yeah, nothing's happening, Tari.
Keep on jumping, jump by high, everybody jump.
You might as well jump.
What else are you guys doing?
Does anyone else know a sad story?
I start telling, Rexenor starts telling the story of his life and all he has lost in life.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Rexenor of nowhere.
With my natural 20 portent, that's a 21.
Wow, yeah. And this thing looks up and makes eye contact with you. Like it opens its eyes and it's just like, stone eyes, but you can tell it's like looking into your soul, and it just shakes its head in like a sorrowful, like empathetic head shake of like, I am so sorry. And you see the statue move back. And Tari, you kind of look up after bouncing, and you're a little out of breath at this point, and you have to jump out of the way because this thing moves right in the middle where you are.
You did it, Tari.
And when it stops, the plate sinks down about a foot, and you hear this, and the large door behind it opens up.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Come on, girl. Prestidigitate those tears away. Let's go.
Yes, everyone is in tears at this point. I'm like, oh, Rexenor.
I'm not crying. It's raining on my face.
I just was chopping onions.
Making a lasagna for one.
Oh.
All right. So with that, you step forward and you're instantly it's some type of teleportation, and you're instantly back in front of
What?
Armel
Oh.
as you step through this
Yeah.
gateway.
We
And
did it.
Armel looks at you all and says, "Well, that didn't take you quite long at all, did it?"
No.
Oh,
I mean, we could go back and try some more stupid stuff if you want.
Oh, no, it's not necessary. Rexenor, are you going to be okay?
yes, I shall endure.
Yes, I was listening in, and my goodness, you Therosians are quite resilient with all your plights.
We do our best.
Yes. I mean, things from such a primitive universe, it makes sense. But anyway, so you all were looking for this scroll right here. Well, do take care of it, for there's no guarantee Strixhaven faculty will ever be able to, give you another copy. They are quite rare, you see. Who would like to hold on to this?
Wait, it's a scroll of.
I think
Wait.
Lucky should.
I'll take.
Shape change, right?
Can Rexenor? He can not Rexenor. Jasonor, can he copy it?
Oh no, the thing about this is once it goes into your universe, then as long as that scroll exists, the ability to use that magic exists. Anybody can copy it as mundanely as you see fit, but if that master scroll is lost in your universe, the ability to shape change will go away forever.
Oh, so it's something of an elder scroll.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
It's like a Ethereum coin.
Yes, we have a bunch of undergraduates computing these scrolls.
Ah, at my college, we did much the same thing. We call it work study because slave labor has such a negative connotation.
Oh, absolutely.
I thought you were talking about masturbating.
Oh no, there's no shame about that at the Ducatia.
No, not here at Strixhaven either. There are flunkies who they sit in the courtyard and masturbate all day long.
I've heard it called Strixhaven.
They're called administrators.
Yes, this is right. So, okay, so Lala, I believe this is your name. You would like to be the keeper?
I shall take it and keep it safe.
Okay.
Keep it secret too.
Perhaps in that biblioplex that you all had and whatever place in Strixhaven or in Theros, perhaps not there. Perhaps somewhere secret, or more hidden, or more secure.
I don't think we're going back to Meletus.
I don't care where you go back to, or what Melitus is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everyone has cities and places and cathedrals and places that burn and, stuff happens. That is okay, but,
Sometimes they're all the same place.
That is true. That is true. Is there anything else that Strixhaven could do for you all? Any other
How many
questions?
magical worlds are there?
Oh, countless. There are, for every star you see in the sky, there are equally number of stars that you don't see that all have planets to them. There are innumerable planets and whole universes, and each universe has planets. It is beyond your comprehension, Theodore.
Neat.
It is neat.
Wow.
I find your school very intriguing, and I love to learn new things. I wonder, someday, when my world is more stable, might I come back and study here, at least for a short time?
No, No. Ezrin, you appear to be touched by the ethereal. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. We don't. No, we don't deal with gods here.
But I am not a god.
No, but you are.
I just died a little once. That's it.
Yes, I
Just a
know.
little death, and then I came back.
Yes, there are thousands. There are thousands of universes where you just die slightly, and then you come back with some like, shimmering crap all over you. If
Oh, I hope there's a universe where we just sort of hang around and calculate numbers all day, and then eventually we stop calculating numbers. We come home and we pretend that we live in a good universe.
Oh yes, there's even a universe out there where people go and they live their mundane lives, and they go home and they go into a pretend universe where it's actually worse than their universe, and they think it's better than their own, where they go and they're constantly dying and fighting and under threat of danger, and people from hundreds or thousands of miles away watch them do it. It is the most bizarre realities out there.
That is quite bizarre.
It is insanity. Pure insanity. And they're right on the razor's edge of destruction in their own universe. They do nothing to change it. It is hilarious. It is hilarious to watch that happen over and over and over again. Anyway, you're getting me on a soapbox, if you will. Ezrin, I do apologize, but usually our students are picked very young, and they don't come here until they are of age. In your age group, it would be, in the early 20s, for the secondary education. No.
Or an apprenticeship, just an opportunity to explore and learn more. Not necessarily go to school. I do not like that, but if
Yes,
you have a lab.
Do you have an auditing process?
No, we don't. Our students, some of them stay here for their entire lives, and some of them go back to their own, corner of the multiverse. Dassos, for instance, was one of the few from Theros to have ever come to Strixhaven, and if you would want to know anything about the infinitely arcane, it would be through Dassos.
Was Gandalf here?
Gandalf, that has been. He is one of the worst students we ever had.
He's not a real cast.
Doesn't do
Even I know
anything.
that. Rexar leans over to Ezra and goes, "So Dastos was a legacy," is what he's saying.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Merlin, on the other hand, that is...
Gandalf the Shy.
I mean, Gandalf, he was too curmudgeon, you might say.
He occasionally casts magic. He could cast light.
Actually,
Hey, he needed to be able to light that hobbit weed somehow.
And
That's the digitation, baby.
And Ezrin, Gandalf is the reason why we don't deal with the ethereal, because Gandalf was partly of the gods, and he just didn't quite fit our mold, you might say, living forever as he does. Yes, he's more of a paladin.
Yes, I could see that. I just think you should be more inclusive.
Oh, and yeah, Dumbledore, there are multiverses where there's whole schools of the arcane, but they are vastly inferior to Strixhaven.
It seems like a death trap to me.
So you're not turfs here?
I'm sorry, what was that, Rex?
You're not turfs here?
Oh, no. No, not at all. Not at all. No. Okay. Any other questions?
No.
Okay, well, with that, I have to remember her name. What was her name? Your guide. It was... Clippity Cloppity.
Start with an M.
Val.
Probably
Val.
front.
Val will lead you back to the central part of this area. Come on, what's just going on with my voice modulator? There we go. And with that, you step outside of this room and re-enter the biblioplex. And again, this large, like, in terms of Theodore, probably like 4 or 5 feet above you, this construct on a single wheel, mostly white, no face, kind of black outlines, named Val. And they come up to you and says,
Hello. It appears. That is not my voice. That is not my voice. Hello. Hello. Yes, there we go. It appears that your session. It appears that your session is at an end. Would you please follow me?
Indeed.
Yes.
Rexenor spins around, takes off his hat, and throws it in the air while you're going to make it after all plays.
Would you like me to pick up your cap?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Fantastic. Please follow me.
and you all go through these stacks of scrolls and tomes and enter this inner part in the very center of the biblioplex where this arcane ball is floating. And beneath it is, I wouldn't say dripping, it's more of the stream of arcane, and this almost like smoke is kind of falling out of the side, and it's huge. Like if you see on this picture here, like it is almost washing over you. And she says,
all you have to do is step into the arcane mist and you will be returned to your realm. Your sector of the multiverse.
Quick question, group. Do we want to go home?
I think they're kicking us out.
Ah, damn it. Can't we pretend to be students?
No, apparently I'm too shimmery to pretend to be a student. Oh.
Yes. Apparently here, 35 is too old to play a teenager. It works on network television all the time.
Hello, fellow kids. I'm the new magic teacher.
If you all like Strixhaven well enough, perhaps someday, when you all are dead, you can be reincarnated in this part of the multiverse.
Wait, who is Val? And pull off the mask. Oh my god, it's Omega.
Omega? No, I do not recognize any Omega.
I do not recognize. Designation Omega not recognized.
404 error. No Omega discovered.
So, again, you all go into this shimmering, almost like, what is it? Dry ice kind of smoke. And you step into it and it's washing over you. And as that happens, you feel yourself kind of pulled up as if this gravity is reversing and pulling you towards this orb as it's rotating faster and faster from your perspective. And you get sucked into it. And just as quickly as you were pulled towards this planet, you shoot out from it and launch. And all these universes and galaxies and planets are zipping by you, these nebula, and this I mean, it's absolutely stunning in its complexity, in its beauty, in its vastness. And after several minutes, you recognize the Nixian sky and the gods that are in Nyx in this shroud around Theros. And you go and, again, it looks like you're going to careen into Theros as you get closer and closer to the Skull of Vale. And before you're like bracing for impact, you snap out of it and you are standing in this green field surrounded by a very thick forest. And Dassos is next to you and says, it does seem that you all did quite well here. How was Strixhaven?
snooty.
Yes. That is why I came back to Theros.
I can see why. Even after 10 years at the Decatia, those professors were quite insulting.
Oh, well, once you get tenure, they really don't care to hold back, do they?
I suppose that is true.
It is quite true. Did you get what you wanted?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Well, shall we return to the rest of the satyrs?
Yes, I suppose we had better.
All right. So you all return back to camp, where the satyrs are all, they're partying up. But you see that Dassos and Cressa and Xanagios, the elders, are all waiting for you. Is there anything you all want to do in the Skull of Vale at this point? You've only been here for a day or so.
Can we ask if anybody knows anything about this Phoenix Mountain or this Phoenix place we're going to next? Has anybody in this village traveled there and know of the dormant beast that rests there?
Yeah, you ask Cressa about the Phoenix Stairs, and she says, I can't remember her voice. The Phoenix Stairs, that is where you're going? Oh, it is. We do not go there. It is a very dangerous place. It is full of barbaric men, humans, and monsters. No, there are no gnomes. There be dragons here, kind of a place. So no, we don't. We satyrs, we are forbidden. No. It is a difficult trek up into the mountains. It will take you much longer than you could ever hope.
I wish we had some flying horses.
That would be. They would probably not survive the altitude and the other flying creatures. To tell you the truth.
We wouldn't.
Okay, so we're on a dangerous journey.
If you're going to the Phoenix Stairs, do you need any... This isn't quite her voice, is it? It's not quite... There we go. It is not quite her voice. It's not right there either. But
She's an imposter. Attack.
Do you require any healing potions at all?
If you have any to offer, I will of course take them.
Let's. I don't have much gold left. After
Really?
buying something pretty expensive.
Oh wait, I got 190 gold.
Yeah, I have like 200.
648.
You guys are poor as shit. All right.
It's like we are not finding treasures. Although I have 1686.
But I feel like they don't.
1,500, but wizard shit's expensive. So
maybe we can offer something in return, like a barter, since money isn't as important in the Skull of Vale. I can offer my services and come back and help use my druidic abilities and help the farms grow and water the plants and just kind of.
I think during wartime, coin might be better, and I could certainly. I have been the beneficiary of generous party members when they were flush and I was not, and I would be willing to spot you alone as well.
I can.
Terry has a lot of, well, not a lot, about 600 gold, so she can also pony up.
Actually, I'm pretty good on potions. I have 9 each, 9 healing and 9 greater.
Oh wow.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
good.
solid.
I can.
Yeah, your classic video game. I know it's the boss fight of the game, but let me save these potions in case I need them.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyone else kind of needs some emergency supplies?
Tari only has 6 lesser healing point potions, doesn't have any greater or anything like that.
Okay.
I can give you a couple of mine.
Yeah. You can do that. There's also a small kind of stash for like the defense squad, you might say, where they're willing to part with greater healing potions for 100 gold each.
I'll take a deal.
Is it buy one get
Tori's
one?
a tank. She'll be fine.
Okay. Anyone else?
I am well stocked.
Okay.
I'll grab 2 of them. Just
Okay. So that'd be 200
take a lot of
gold.
damage. So.
Yeah. Okay.
These are special grape flavored ones.
Ooh, yeah. It's just pure wine.
The Skull of Veil's healing potions taste fruity.
We
Right.
bear wine.
Ooh.
It actually tastes like sangria. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It's sangria healing potions. All right. So you all are about ready to set off. We'll say that you guys spend another day here just kind of partying, resting up, rejuvenating after all the stuff. And you guys know that it's going to be difficult going from here on out. Just for the player perspective, kind of like when we went into the land of the returned and it was just like dark and awful, kind of like that, going into the Phoenix Stairs. But the next day, you guys, you have a good party, you stay up in the trees that night. There's a good party going on right before you guys leave. Whoever wants to can do a perception check.
I will do that. Perception.
Dang.
Dang,
Lucky.
Lala.
Dang.
Dang, Rex.
Look at that! Oh my god!
Wow.
What I do,
Perceiving the
baby.
hell out of this.
Well,
Wow.
servant feed. I am a big fan now.
Yeah, 2 nat 20s. Okay, and an 18 and a 22. Yeah, only Tari's like, Tari's ready to go. She's like, come on. Look, she's looking at the sun. She's like, come on, burning light here. Lucky and Rex and Theodore and Ezrin. At the edge of your vision, or hearing rather, you hear this whoosh, whoosh, whoosh sound, and you look out towards the west, and you see the outline of a Pegasus getting closer to you.
Yay!
And as
Pork chop or whatever your name was.
well, this Pegasus does not seem to be one that you recognize.
Oh.
And after several minutes of getting closer and closer, Lucky, you notice that this person, and I don't want to make character choices for you, but you were kind of looking around for a specific person that you might have had a history with, maybe romantic of sorts, and you see someone that you very much know and that you have quite a history with on the back of this Pegasus. And this Pegasus, it looks to be rough. It's dirty. You see blood on it, at least 2 of you do, and you see its rider looking exhausted as this Pegasus lands near you all and collapses onto the ground, and this satyr jumps off its back and is kind of on his on all fours, panting. What are y'all doing?
You don't get on that Pegasus today, you're gonna regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon for the rest of your life.
So, do I recognize this satyr?
Absolutely. You recognize this as none other than Yarrow Strongleaf. And you can make your own character choices, but this is someone who is very near and dear to you. And you know them as a probably the best athlete you have ever met.
Yeah, because I did a lot of athletics too here. Like, that's one of my history things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna run over there quickly and cast a healing spell on him
Okay.
to kind of get him to revived. Because I'm concerned, like, oh my gosh, this is my friend, and so I run over there and just kind of heal him.
Yeah, and he kind of regains his composure and looks up at you and he says, Lala?
Yeah, what happened to you?
Is that really you?
Yes, I'm back. I'm back.
Am I in Nyx?
No, you're back at home.
Oh,
You're home and you're safe.
I've made it. Where are the elders?
The elders, they're up on top of the hill here.
Please take me to the elders.
Okay, so I lift him up on my shoulder, kind of not carry him, but kind of help him, support him up.
Yeah, and you guys
we walk over there.
Yeah, and you guys go in front of the elders, and by this point, the whole group of dryads and satyrs, and you all are kind of around him. And he looks at the elders and says, "My elders, what? Now I'm drawing a blank on the damn name. Goddamn, the Olympics. What are they called?
A rowing game.
The rowing games. I went to the rowing games, and
There's a problem.
Akros is all but destroyed. I left in the middle of battle. Someone managed to seek me out and have this Pegasus hidden in the canyons, and I escaped to warn you that Akros and the rowing games, we were attacked by minotaurs." And kind of looks over at you, Theodorus, and kind of like startles and kind of backs away from you and says, they attacked unprovoked, and there was oh my god, there was a monster, a flaming monster as big as a mountain. Oh my gosh, the death and the destruction, I cannot describe it to you. What do y'all do?
Wow. Okay.
How many Melituses is this? On a scale of destruction.
So like the world. So
That sounds pretty terrible.
It was not my best day.
did any of the attackers see you leave?
I don't know. There are thousands of them. I presume they shot at me. The centaurs shot at me. I tried to hide at night, but everywhere, from here through Satessa, through the centaurs' lands, through Akros, it is all war and
Did you mean
death.
centaurs or minotaurs?
Both.
Both.
So let me kind of give you a map. So he had to. What he's kind of describing is that he left Akros and went down through the Theros lands, which the Theros centaurs have allied with the Melitans, and these are the ones that are they're not quite centaurs. They're more like they're on fire. They're mages.
They're Centish.
Yeah, they're Centish, but they're definitely much more magical in nature, and kind of skirted the foothills of the Katakthon Mountains, and came across death and destruction wherever he went on his way up to the Skull of Vale. So he continues on and says that, after the Aroan Games had finished, that the Minotaurs that were inside the city went on a rampage, and that there were others on the outskirts hanging out with this, what he describes, and you all can only think of as a titan. He doesn't use those words, but you know him as this fire titan. And that there was this, he doesn't necessarily say that Akros has lost, but that Akros is this, and this was several days ago, that it was not great.
I'm not sure there's much we can do to help.
Yeah, it's so far away.
The last time we tried to help a city under siege, it went poorly.
Yeah.
We were waylaid by that Naps creature and unable to help even with powerful magic. I think the best thing we can do is move on quickly towards our goal and try to save Satessa.
I would agree, though it makes me sad to say.
Akros is a huge power city. For it to fall or get under attack, that's pretty severe.
Our whole world is burning.
How about yours?
Isn't there a secret in the Phoenix Stairs that's supposed to help us? Is that what we were sent on a mission for?
Yeah, you're aware that the Cetessans believe there is this mythical entity on top of the Phoenix Stairs that will save them in their darkest hour, kind of a thing.
Okay.
Well, we're here.
Then we need to get there before. I feel like Akros is out of our control.
I would agree.
I feel greatly for them. They have had a complicated history with, well, what was my city, but I do not wish them ill. They are a great and powerful city, but I don't think. I feel as if we try to teleport there and help them, we have learned nothing from our failed excursion to Melita.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
And Cressa speaks up and says,
Yes, no one will fault you for choosing the path that you are on. This is truly dark times, Yarrow. I am happy to see that you have returned. Can you tell me, have any of our other athletes and dignitaries made it?
and Yarrow reports that he saw many satyrs fall and is unsure if any had survived. And Cressa continues and says,
Well, Asteronauts, it appears that you do not have any more time to tarry. You must go. You must go quickly. And whatever path the gods have set before you, you must go as fast as you can.
Thank you for your generosity. And we hope that the gods will protect the Skola Vale.
Yes, we will pray to Nilia for her guidance and her grace and her protection. Thank you.
all right.
These are difficult times.
Yep, shit's getting real. All right. So, anything else in the Skull of Vale before you guys head on out?
I think that's all I have.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
We would be just beating around the bush if we just hung out here.
Exactly. All right. So you guys pack up somberly, and oh god, if I can get my camera working. All right. So again, y'all are in the Skull Vale. It's a nice big area, but you trek on towards the north, and you go across several other bands, lesser bands. You were in the heart of kind of satyr society, but there are other bands around, other homesteads, you might say, even though that's not really the right term. It's just beautiful, rejuvenating as you walk. It takes another several days to get across the full extent of the Skola Vale, and each time these mountains are flanking your sides, and the ones in front of you are getting closer and closer, and you realize that you're following this creek and always going upstream. And the hills begin to encroach around you, and before you know it, the satyrs, they kind of have their last bon voyage for you all, and give you wreaths of wildflowers and berries and all sorts of good stuff. And it becomes quite rugged. there is a path for you to follow. It winds through hills and the mountainsides and rocks and thick, dark forests. And it, again, you've been trekking for several days at this point. Is there anything y'all want to do as you keep trudging up and up and up?
I would say Rexenor is praying frequently for guidance, and especially in the evenings, looking at the stars, trying to find any kind of sign.
And I'm
Go ahead, Lucky.
and I'm also constantly providing fruit and vegetables for us to eat so that we don't get fatigued and we feel fully energized when we reach wherever we're trying to get to.
Yeah, and the rejuvenation of the Skull of Valen, having that fruit on hand, it's almost like lambus bread, but you're not a bunch of hobbits, and it actually rejuvenates you. And so you're feeling good. Rexenor, did you want to check in with your god?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Right, maybe dusk or dawn, whichever. Roll a D100. 54. Yeah. What are you trying to say or do?
I would say mostly it's just prayers that things will break in our direction, that we'll be able to accomplish the task. Not so much looking for anything specific, just keeping an eye out for signs and wonders, and as a divination wizard, I'm constantly looking for any information I can just glean. With a 54,
you know what? Do a religion check. So in terms of communication directly to Crewfix, you don't hear a lot. In terms of signs, as you continue to walk forward, you get this weird, and I do mean weird in that kind of like creepy crawly kind of a sense of, not only is Crewfix, his energy becomes lax, becomes pulled, stretched, if you will, that you also get that same sense with anything that you're familiar with from the divine.
So it's thin, the presence.
Hallows Eve.
Yeah, it like the fabric of Nyx, and even looking at the stars, this Nyx in the sky appears to be almost clouded as you continue to walk up the Phoenix stairs.
Interesting.
You do come across this trail as you're walking. You see these pillars of stone, and the path goes right through them. And you do get the sense that there is something religious about it.
Whoa.
Anything else you want to... Anything else you guys doing with these? So you see these giant stones that do not appear to be natural, and the path goes directly through them.
Well, just assuming that we've had a long rest.
Yeah, it's been several days.
Wow.
Can I investigate them?
Yeah. Yeah, you want to walk up to them?
Yeah. So the first stone is the one in the middle, the center, or just these little ones?
No, it's like this one and this one. There's 4 of them, really.
They're like boulders.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Stonehenge. It's like a little, like miniature, not quite as ornate Stonehenge. Yeah, so you do an investigation. You see these like scratch marks, almost like runes, but they're like runes you've never seen before.
Okay. Wow. So what did Rex find out with his religion check?
with his religion check.
Oh, that was for something else.
Oh,
yeah.
I will get in on an investigation check though.
Yeah, and the religion was like that stretched piece.
okay.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Rex doesn't see shit on
No.
investigation. Ezrin, on the other hand,
Ezrin with a 28, you definitely see that this area mostly seems abandoned. The path is still there, right? But this area seems to be ancient. Most of the ruins you can barely see. And there definitely seems to be signs of beasts, animals, creatures. This forest is getting much more sinister.
So shares that with the group.
We're not in the School of Ale anymore.
You are not.
Most definitely not.
Tari, what are you doing? Or Ezrin, you went up. Tari, and I know Theodore, or you went an OFT. What are you guys doing?
I'm just following the group
Okay.
and just trying to keep an eye on everything that's going on and trying to make sure that I'm prepared to rage and start killing.
Okay.
Since I'm sensing this uneasiness, this kind of danger, can I see if there's anything around me, like any perception check?
Yeah, you can do a perception
Any
check.
danger.
Mm-hmm. A dirty 20. With that and your attunement to nature, you definitely begin to feel the ground rumbling. And before you know it, it begins to kind of shake back and forth, and this quake like picks up. And looking where you just walked past, you see the ground begin to erupt right where you walked. And you see this giant, these like,
leave only footprints, Lucky.
I know, right? These red, almost like tentacles begin to pop out of the ground, and then an explosion of rock and dirt splatter the air as a creature with a gaping maw rips out of the ground and begins to attack you.
Oh no!
What did you do?
Is that the actual size of it?
Yeah, this is a gargantuan, or I think it's gargantuan creature.
Gargantuan.
Oh my god. this thing is huge.
And I'm gonna say it gets a little surprise round on you guys.
Okay. But I perceived it.
It did, but you guys already walked over it.
Oh gosh.
So it's going to.
Why did it eat us?
Oh no.
Well, it's gonna eat us now.
Let's see.
Oh no.
If two of us get swallowed, I can get us out.
Oh, you can teleport.
Okay, so there's just 5 of you. All right.
I don't need to be able to see the dimension door.
Can Tari rage right now?
Nope.
Because that's how you get two bigs.
So it's going to attack Tari with its tongue and gets a 21 or 20 to hit.
Dirty.
Okay. And I need you to...
I just want to point out, I was like holding my action.
I'll let you rage.
Okay.
I'll let you rage because your little cat sense was coming up. I need you to do a strength saving throw as this tongue wraps around you.
Oh, fuck.
24. You managed to not get enveloped by this tongue. Let's see. And can you stop, dog? Whatever. It looks like you take no damage, so that's good. And then another tongue whips out and goes after Theodore. Is he around, or should I skip him?
I can.
I need him to do a strength check as well.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
An 8, yeah. So this tongue wraps around Theodore, and he is grappled. Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained, and he takes 1d4 plus 6. It's not a lot. So it's 9 damage to him. And he gets pulled towards the mouth of this creature.
Oh no.
And then lastly, another tongue shoots out. Oh, let me do this. No, we already attacked him. And attacks Lucky Lala. Lucky, I need you to do a strength saving throw.
The scroll.
An 11. Oh. And you are grappled as well. You take 1d4 plus 6. So you take 8 damage.
That's not too bad.
And then let me do evens odds.
Oh,
That's an odd. Lucky La.
Yeah.
As this thing, you are like wrapped around your feet, and this thing lifts you up and brings you towards its mouth
Oh no.
and drops
Bye.
you. And let's see if it hits.
everybody.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Actually, funny thing is, I actually have 21
21.
because I have ring of protections.
Oh, hold
and
on, let me just.
protection and a shield.
It is a dirty 20. Okay, so it misses.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, hold on.
this is scary. I don't like this tentacles.
I just got to read it.
I don't like tentacles.
Okay. So you manage to kind of thrash around as this thing's trying to like bite at you, and the tongue, you're like hitting the tongue, these like tangled tongues and stuff, and you manage not to get bitten. Very, very close. It like grabs some of your hair. It is extremely close. All right.
I felt the breath.
Yeah, like
on my leg.
yeah, you and Theodore are upside down, dangling over this gaping maw. And the other tongue's searching for more people as it missed from Tari. Rexenor, you are up next.
Oh, goody. Let me check something real quick. So how tall is this thing?
Gargantuan.
How tall? It doesn't say how tall they are, but I mean, I would say, like, okay, if you look at the avatar on it, let me make it bigger. You'll
Yeah.
see that there is a person right here. Oh, right there.
Okay. So yeah,
So it's big.
it
It's
is
gargantuan.
Lord.
60 feet, maybe?
Oh Lord, he coming.
Yeah.
Whew.
All right. Well, as much as I love a good old fashioned fireball, I'm guessing this thing is done.
Okay.
Or I think what they like to say in the monsters know what they're doing. A creature of instinct.
There you go.
I'm going to cast Mind Spike at 3rd level. Krufix, reach into the mind of this creature and cause him damage.
Okay.
And
And-
so it will need to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 17.
Nat 20.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
So he's going to take 4 psychic damage.
All right.
Oh man.
If he failed it, it only taken 9. So that's an excellent use of a 3rd level spell slot right there.
Right. Oh, bummer.
And then
What-
I'm going to use my movement to get the hell away from this thing.
Okay. We'll put you, if you go behind the rock, you can get half cover.
Perfect.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Tari, you are raging. This tongue was just lashing at you.
Tari is going to recklessly attack Charlotte.
Yeah, she's raging.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Recklessly attack this. What is it called?
You don't know.
Creature.
Okay. You got to go up to it. Nat 20. Well, do you get advantage? You don't get advantage, do you?
Well,
If I recklessly attack.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to put you right there.
Wow.
Okay, so 18? 20?
Well, is it doubled?
So that'd be 40?
That'd be 44 actually with 2 for rage.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
No. The 2 for rage would be up to 20, right? And then you double that. So it's a 20 base without doubling it.
And
So
then,
it's 18 and then plus the 2.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
So 40. Wow.
40
Yeah.
Big hit.
Yeah, solid.
Does it drop any of us?
No.
With the critical hit, it doesn't drop us?
No.
No, but Tara gets another attack.
Yes. Recklessly attack.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Jesus. Oh!
Wow. Another nat 20.
What?
That is crazy. It's
He
got
is
to
a
drop some of
powerhouse.
that.
So that's 44 damage.
Oh.
That is insane.
Damn.
Wow.
She just giggles.
That's the biggest hit ever.
I have been picturing
So
Tari like Lieutenant
He-
Shax in Lower Decks this whole time.
Oh wow.
I'm pissed off. Ah!
Wow. She's been holding that for a long time. That's like
Wow.
she's been ready.
Double crits.
Well,
Andy, we can't hear you again.
Oh, sorry. Is Theodore, is that your turn? Sorry.
I'll go find him. Just
Okay.
a minute.
He'll hold his turn for now. Ezrin, what are you doing?
Yes, so I will
It's your turn.
start to fly up because I know I cannot get out of reach, but well, maybe I shouldn't fly.
Hold on.
I'm back.
Theodore, Ezrin's you're holding your turn until Ezrin goes.
Okay.
So, Ezrin, what are you doing?
I suppose I'm going to use my ring and cast Fireball. So it's a dex save of 17.
Whoa.
16 just misses.
Just smack this thing.
So 32?
It's 32 fire.
Go Ezra.
And then I take out my crossbow. And I do very poorly.
Why is this not working?
One.
Hold on.
Oh, you need me to re-roll. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I need you to do a dexterity saving throw with a nat 1.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
A 6. Yeah, you drop your crossbow and that's it
Well, at least I
for this
didn't
round.
fly up.
True. All right.
Wait,
that it?
wait.
Hmm?
Mr. Clickety Clack and Dr. Calamario.
Yep.
Okay. Dr. Calamario. Oh, and with my movement, I'd like to. Can I get some cover if I go back here?
Yeah, you can get half cover.
Okay. I do that. And then Dr. Calamario is going to move up on this thing. I take
Okay.
it we will not be able to flank at all, correct?
Right.
So he does his little like, boo.
He misses.
Yes, he does. And then he's like, okay, well, that sucks. Here I am. And then Mr. Clickety Clack, what's he going to do? He's going to, let's see. He's going to move and kind of hide over by Rex, so that he's closer to people but hidden, or
Okay.
half cover if that's half cover.
Okay. Yeah, he can take half cover.
Okay,
Is that it?
and yes, that is all he's going to do.
Okay.
He is very small.
Okay. Theodore, you are up next, and since you are grappled by this tongue, you're gonna take more damage at the beginning of your turn. You're gonna take 9 piercing damage. And you can try to break the grapple by succeeding on a DC 18 strength check.
Okay. All right. I will try and break free, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, not. No, I can't inspire myself. I will try and break free. Here we go.
I want to break
What's a
free.
13? Never mind.
13 does not make it. You struggle, try to break free, and yeah, this tongue is...
All right. I will, I guess. Ooh. Was that an action to do that?
That was an action.
Okay.
Anything else?
I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Does that require movement?
Does grappling prevent casting spells?
It does. Well, you can do verbal spells, and that's it. Right? You can't do somatic spells.
Yeah, just no somatic.
I thought it was incapacitated prevents.
What spell are you trying to do?
I thought being incapacitated stops you doing spells.
Oh, if you're restrained, it.
Restrained. I'm not restrained.
You are
Yeah,
restrained.
you are.
You are.
You're
Grappled, restrained.
I thought I was
You were
grappled.
off stage at the time, but you are.
Yeah, until the grapple ends, the target is restrained.
Okay. It's not a whole lot I can do then. Oops, no, I was just going to look at it.
Yeah, so it is somatic.
Bummer.
Okay.
No,
that-
I'm going to cast a healing word, I guess.
Is that verbal?
Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah.
Cool beans. On who?
On Lucky.
I'm only down 8 hit points, but
Yeah, it doesn't matter because you get a free attack. You know?
He's
Cool.
grappled,
He's
restrained as
grappled.
well.
I'm give it to Tari because wait, she doesn't need to be healed though.
She's not healed the damage, though.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be useful because I just have to use it to.
Well,
myself.
hang on.
I can't.
You can attack, it's just a disadvantage.
even like restrained.
Yep.
My weapons don't do very much damage though.
Yeah, I mean, therein lies the rub. Yeah, restrained creature speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Grappling and restraining don't prevent spells.
It's the, like, you can't move your hands. It's the movement part that you can't do.
Right.
You
That
can
just reduces my movement to 0. It doesn't say anything about not casting spells.
Oh, so for a somatic spell, you have to be able to move your hands.
But that is not part of being restrained.
How do you restrain someone?
There's nothing in the rules saying, unless there's something in the monster's description saying that this prevents you from using spells.
It's not all spells.
It just makes you can't move. You don't get any bonus speed.
Can I offer a middle ground?
Hmm?
If he can hit a sleight of hand check, could he cast a spell?
Hold on. Sure, I'll let you do a sleight of hand.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to do a sleight of hand. That's dexterity. I'm just saying, there's nothing unless there's something this monster is saying that will prevent me from casting spells. There's nothing in the rules saying that I wouldn't.
Unless there's a.
I tell you what. On Saturday, we'll tie your hands together and see if you can play Tiddlywinks.
Is that going to make me incapacitated? Because that would prevent me from doing that.
Yeah, but again, I think
So-
you'd have a hard time moving your hands to do spell stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to say that as this is designed, this thing wrapped its tongue around you and like bound your
It's big.
arms to your body
Okay.
and lifted you up into the air. So I'll give it to you that you can do a sleight of hand, but otherwise it looks like it's more at the DM's discretion. So
Fair enough. No, I'm just
Yeah.
saying. If that is part of this monster.
like if you were grappled in a way where your hands were free, sure.
I'm just saying there's nothing in the grappled or restrained
Right.
description.
And so it's the
No.
DM's discretion. So
Yes,
go
exactly.
forth.
That's
Yep.
what I'm saying.
So are you going to do sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand, I guess. Nope, that's not going to work.
No.
All right. Well, I can't move. I'd use my action.
You can do healing word.
Do my healing word. I will heal Lucky and get. Yeah, I'll heal Lucky so you can make an attack.
With
Okay.
disadvantage. So you're going to be attacking the tongue.
hmm
Lucky.
You get 5 back.
5. That's nice.
And then make an attack with disadvantage
Okay, here we
with
go.
whatever
And
me-
I have
melee weapon.
What is my weapon here? Where is it? Scimitar. This is disadvantage.
Hey, no.
Oh
20.
yeah, nice. Yeah, you just hit. Nicely done. And 6 damage. So
Does that free me? That would be nice.
it doesn't quite free you, no, but it does. You do hack at this tongue pretty good, but it kind of jolts you, but you don't get let loose.
Okay.
All right, Theodore, anything else?
Yeah.
No.
That's all I can do.
All right, Lucky, you're gonna take more damage, and damn, another 10 piercing damage as you're being held by this tongue. Anything you want to do? You can try to escape with an action, or you can attack.
Well, I can't cast a spell.
You can cast verbal spells.
I don't think this is a verbal. It's called Blight. And it has a V and an S next to it. I don't know what that means.
Yep.
Yeah, no S's.
You got that S.
No S's, so no.
Somatic, no somatic.
So I guess I will try to break free.
Okay, do a strength save. Yep.
Normal.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, come on. Oh,
Hey, yeah.
I don't know. He's pretty.
I think
You
said
do escape. You manage to
Yes.
drop down, and you are no longer restrained. That was your action, though.
Yeah, I wiggled out. So I don't really have much of bonus actions. Oh. Nothing.
Okay.
No, I don't have anything else I could do.
Okay. Now it's this creature's turn. It is going to. Who's it going to attack? Lucky, it's going to try to attack you again.
Shield up.
And
Lucky duck, and it gets a natural 3 on whatever it rolls.
a natural
nice.
3.
Yep.
Oh,
Modifiers, I
thank you so much.
Hey, when you got shit rolls, give them to your enemy.
And so 14 misses.
No, he rolls a 3.
I know, but then he has a
Yeah,
modifier.
He still gets to add the modifiers. It only changes the dice roll.
Oh, 14 misses.
All right. So that tongue lashes back out. It's bleeding a bit, so it's looking kind of rough. Oops. Click that, please. Thank you. You know what? This other tongue, this thing really wants to eat you. So it's going to go after you yet again as the dice is rolled, even though it should really be going after Tari. Oof. A 15 this time, which misses. All right. So unfortunately for Theodore, it is going to try to swallow and bite you.
Oh no.
And oh yeah, that's gonna be a 28.
To hit.
And let's see, as it bites you. Let me get the right combination. There we go. Does 25 damage to you. And let me just read it. So, sorry. You are grappled. Okay, the creature is swallowed, and the grappling ends. While swallowed, the creature is blinded and restrained. It has a total cover against attack and other effects outside of the creature. And it takes an additional 66 acid damage at the start of each of the creatures, the bad creature's turn. So, you are in the pit of the stomach. We'll put you right in the middle there.
Right.
And you took 25 damage. And with that, you all see these tongues latch out towards Lucky after he got loose, trying to grab him. And then this other one whips around and drops Theodore, crunching him up a bit and swallowing him whole. And
Oh,
that's where we'll pick up next time. Theodore in the drink.
Where did this thing come from?
The ground.
ground.
It erupted from the forest floor. As you guys were exploring these.
I suppose if we've got to have like, a pithy line to end the episode or whatever, it's like, oh shit, I lost it.
no.
So much for that.
I'm sure it's great though.
It was great in my mind until it wasn't.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys will start. I was thinking next week would be God Week, but if we're in the middle of this battle, we can wait 2 weeks for this battle. If you all just write down what's going on. I gotta write down.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'll be dead the next turn.
Lala won't be there.
So you should have got swallowed.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap places.
Do the old switcheroo.
Ezrin, you did.
What?
Ezrin, or no, -6 HP. I just need to make a note in chat. Okay, so yeah, because Lucky, I figure if we play the gods, you're missing some role play. But so what would you prefer? Do you prefer to miss some?
Well, I have to miss 2 weeks, unfortunately.
That's right.
Either way, I'll miss both.
Dang
So,
it!
I know.
Dang it!
Going to Washington State for a week.
Ooh,
Visit family.
Amy, are you gonna miss in 2 weeks?
that's next week. I might be on. I might not. I'll be on from a hotel room, so it
Yeah.
depends on how late I'm out.
Okay, so we'll try to do next week. Try to make it a God Week, and it might not happen. We'll play it by ear. Maybe I'll think a little side quest for the other campaign. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nordak in hell.
Yeah. I know, right? Then we can, and it's like it's a blank
Black
slate.
and black.
But either way, either next week if Ezrin can show up, or Farah, or the week after we'll do God Week.
I mean, I'm not really gonna know until next week, so I think you can just. I'll probably be able to be on because the time changes in my favor for it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll plan for God Night, and I'll have another thing up my sleeve. Sound good?
Sweet.
Or take a break and then do God Week the next week, and then I will be
He
back
doesn't
in
speak
time
for
for this
us.
battle.
Yeah, I'll figure out.
TV fix, man.
Lucky, I'll make sure that you don't miss any like
couple
major.
Saturdays.
Yeah, Lucky, I'll make sure that you don't miss any like major plot points.
I don't
Or
think
the battle.
I don't think it's gonna affect Theodore much. He's not getting out of this.
Oh, come on.
You'll be fine.
Don't lose faith.
If he does 66
They're
damage,
still
I'm
alive.
dead.
6d6.
66.
Well, still I'm dead. I only have 24 hit points left.
Hey, I still have a wish.
I don't know if bringing Theodore back is a good idea.
Oh, come on.
He is corrupted by what, Crufix or whatever?
Mogus.
Mogus.
Hey,
Whatever.
Rubik's
Mogus.
perfectly neutral, all right?
Sorry.
Yeah, he's
So Tari doesn't care about the gods, so I'm just
Fair
letting
enough.
you know.
Oh, we know.
Rufus, Mogus, whatever.
Exactly.
Smogus. Yeah. All right. Well, y'all have
Mogus, bogus, whatever.
yeah. And besides Lun, we'll see the rest of you Saturday.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Miss you.
We'll
Good
be
luck
sending
to wedding.
sending you pictures of all of our fun times.
Of course you will.
Yeah.
Rub it in.
I mean, they won't be as good as your pictures, but you know.
Yeah.
That's very
And
good.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
we're gonna
about
have-
making some shoe pastry.
I know you're good, such a good cook too. Now
Shoe-
I'm really.
A shoe pastry.
Shoe pastry. Either some eclairs or some cream puffs.
Ooh, yeah.
I love that stuff.
Amazing.
That's hard actually. To
I
make.
know Alyssa wants vegetarian, but would anyone else be opposed to maybe ribs?
That's like the opposite of vegetarian.
Well, right. We'll get something for
We have
Alyssa.
options for Alyssa.
We'll get something for
It's
Alyssa.
like that's like it's so meaty. It's like identifiably a corpse.
So you have like some ribs, like some meaty bones, and then what? Are you gonna give her a salad? Here's here is a head of iceberg lettuce. Here you go.
I mean, that's usually what we do. No, we were going to do like
I
a.
will say, as someone who has experienced this many times, Liz wants the ribs. She's
Yeah.
going to ask to smell them. Like,
Yeah.
a lot.
I want some.
Like a lot.
Like so much.
I want some vegan ribs.
Oh, yeah. I'll see if I can get some vegan ribs. So
There's Impossible
Seitan,
Burgers or
yeah.
Beyond Burgers. that are
Hail,
good.
Seitan.
yeah, yeah.
We'll see.
Do you want us to bring anything except for my shoe pastry?
Yourself.
Just games, beer.
Ooh, I got a
I have-
Stereo. I got a new game and Doomlings.
Doomlings. We'll have to play that. That's fun.
Ooh.
I have a question. I have a survey.
I'm gonna cancel this
A sur-
wedding. I'm
a
saying I
sur-
got COVID.
You have a survey. There you go.
I have a survey regarding the game system that I'm slowly building.
Game system.
Mhm.
Oh, that. Do you want to do that on Saturday or right now?
No, I just want to ask everyone a question: what about the setting and what it could be?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll explain more when we get there.
Okay. So
And I'll
Saturday.
send it to you, Lon, when it's done.
Okay.
Well,
Thanks everybody.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm off.
Bye.
Bye, Theodora. You're dead.
Man, why are my buttons not working? Did you see that? Like I was trying to turn off this and like it wouldn't work at all. Anyway, thanks Epic Gamer for hanging out. I don't know if you're still there, but I really appreciate you chilling out with us. Sorry, we got talking about we're not gonna be streaming our D&D Saturday because we'll be together, clearly, doing some games together. Won't be streaming that. Man, it'd be fun to stream, but it's good to just kind of relax. But yeah. Anyway, tonight was good. It was a little, I don't know. I'm really tired. I know Thomas is really tired. Thursdays are tough sometimes to do some D&D, but I thought it went well. Thank you for the commentary, Epic Gamer, hanging out with us the whole time, or a good chunk of it. But with that, we'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic week. I'll try to stream maybe Monday and Tuesday. Might be streaming a little bit tomorrow. That's a big if. Big if. But definitely Monday and Tuesday perhaps. And getting ready for Thursday. If we're going to be doing a side campaign, I got to really think about it. And this thing is like so slow. Anyway, auf Wiedersehen.